Saturday, September 18th, 1909. Louisa brought home bad news, and Mom is not happy about it. The new orders for shirtwaists have been delayed, so I can't start work on Monday, and we'll have to wait a few more days. I hope the boss doesn't change his mind. What would we do then? Mommy is good at managing our money, but with Babu not working, she's already worried about coming up with $14 to pay next month's rent. Mama kept me busy all day, scrubbing the kitchen floor and helping her cook soup. And now I have a little time, so I'm sitting on the fire escape as I write. It's dirty and dusty, and the noisy crowds are just below the street. Still, at least I feel alone here. I've never been alone in our apartment. Sometimes I think Mama has brought our whole village with her to New York City. The Sani bang in and out of the door from morning till night. Our whole tenement building is noisy, bursting with laughter, shouting, crying babies, and pounding footsteps. To make it worse, our apartment is right in the middle of things, in front of the second floor, and everyone comes to Mama for advice, and for her rich, strong coffee, the best in the building. We have aunties and uncles everywhere. Louisa seems to fit right in. Maybe it's because Louisa and Vito take after Mama. They like to talk, laugh, tease, and gossip about everything under the sun. Teresa is quieter, like Babu. As for me, well, I guess I'm in between. It's not that I'm quiet exactly. Louisa would say I ask too many questions, and that I'm too serious. I know one thing. I definitely don't like being the center of attention, with everyone's eyes on me. That's why I hid this diary under my arm just now. I just know Z. Maria, a neighbor on the floor, would click her tongue if she saw it. I can hear it now. Writing in a book! What nonsense! American schools make trouble between parents and children. It's better that Angela goes to work to help her family. It won't be long before she'll be married, anyway. A girl needs writing in English. She should do her part now. And then I can imagine Z. Rosalia, the wiry older woman who's always bragging about a granddaughter, chiming in. We had no nonsense like that with Isapa. She's only 16, and like Louisa, has been a fine working girl, bringing me good money to her mama every week. Soon she will be married. Even Louisa shook her head when I showed her Miss Kelly's gift. When I start work at the factory, she told me, I won't have time for such foolishness. Please just tear up the pages now and use them in the toilet. That made me mad, but Louise is probably right. Well, she thinks she is anyway. Ever since she turned 16, it seems like she scolds me almost as much as Mama does. We used to be close, but lately I've noticed that something's changed. For one thing, she spends all her free time with Rosa, whose family lives above us. Not long ago, I overheard Baba telling Zeep Rosa's papa, how well I could read English. Even though I wasn't the one bragging, Louisa narrowed her dark eyes and flashed me an ugly look. Sometimes I wonder if Louisa is just a little envious. Maybe after all, she wished she could have gone to American school like me. Louisa had to go to work as soon as we arrived in New York, even though she was only 12. That made it harder for her to learn English. Not that she needs to speak it in our neighborhood. Maybe once we're working together, Louisa and I will get closer, the way we used to be. I hope she'll talk to me more, instead of only to Rosa. Oh, here's a sparrow. He's a bold fellow. He's rounded so close to my feet. I love how he hops about on the iron landing and cocks his head at me. He's probably searching for one last meal before dark. I wish I had some crumbs to give him. I wonder if Miss Kelly was right. Maybe I am like a curious sparrow. Well, there I go, talking about Miss Kelly and school again. Z. Maria might be partly right. School has exactly caused trouble between my family and me, but I think it has made me a little different. More American, maybe. It's safe to tell the truth here in this little book, since I'm the only one here who can read English in my family. And so I can write that when I told Mama I didn't like school, well, that wasn't exactly true. I did like school, a lot. But as Mama and Z. Maria would say, why should a girl go to school when her family needs her help and she'll soon be married anyway? No, here in America, work is the most important thing. As Z. Maria would say with a laugh, yeah, it is work all the time.